Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't seen the box opening for this, please check that out. They start you off putting the body together, which is wise, as I think I was working on it from day one to nearly the last day. Quality of the plastic was very good, minimal flash. I inspected it, looking for issues. I didn't speed it up, so you can see the main body piece. The body shell is in 13 parts. I'd give it a 9 for fit and indexing. I'm going to add just this half of the rear wheel well. Trying to get a clean paint and 2K coat in there with the rest of that on would be a nightmare. I'll show you what I mean in a bit. So I probably picked the most challenging body to do my first ever 2K coat. I'll add these during final assembly. These are the parts I'm going to paint, 2K, and add later. You can see what I mean. It would have been a tunnel of spray crumbs. All prepped and primed, ready to roll. You can add these now and attach the decals after painting. I like to mark up the parting lines with a Sharpie, preserving the panel line. You want to preserve that panel line, but make this smooth. Headlight glass and vents you add at the end. After sanding the first round of filler, I'm priming to see how I did. More sanding, and then I'm ready for the first full primer coat. I still had a couple of issues and reprimed. It was much easier to clean up those gaps before adding this. I'm cleaning up the join with Mr. Color Thinner. Remember the headlights on your dad's car? Just pointing out, be careful, the pairs aren't linear. These go together, then these. You have to deal with those. You can see them under the glass. The housing is straightforward. With the decals, it's water, Lay them down, let them settle, then microsol to conform. This portion will end up satin black. The rest will be gloss black. Those will be added at the end. The kit comes with these excellent window masks. I primed them and painted them in satin black. It's all the glass at the end, of course. We need to get the wing taken care of now. The rest we take care of later. You don't get to the chassis until step 12. Note the angle here. The engineering on all this was outstanding. It just fell together. There'll be a test at the end. It's all primed, and this is satin black going on. I printed out a set of larger and smaller discs, and the corresponding calipers. I got all the files for about $5 on Colts 3D. I had to shrink that smaller one down even more. There it is, in gray resin this time. The surface on the plastic is basically flawless. I'm not sure why I waited to put those on before priming. The blue tape bottle is my contaminated bottle of extra thin. So at least some part of these will be painted with gloss black, if not all. This will be gloss black. As will that. Reflective glass will go in there. That rim will be gloss black. This is all done now. Beside the engine, this is probably my favorite step in building a car, the cabin. Everything so far is just primed for imperfections. I'm getting on in age, and my hands shake, but I love the hobby. I'm going to keep the carpet area in primer black. The rest will be satin black. The seats, dash accents, and seat accents will be painted now in ProScale colors. I'm going to spray the seat surface in black-gray leather and the rest in Napa black leather. And the accents here in saddle tan leather. I hand-painted the top and bottom accent on that with the black-gray leather. I painted the black-gray first. I can more easily mask that for the Napa black. It's very subtle, but you can see it. I bought these through their website, and the shipping was not bad at all. They come ready to spray in 30 ml bottles. I'm painting this part in the black-gray leather as well. I've never been happier with a cabin than this one. The engine in this kit is just what you see through the rear window. The color I selected for this was the ProScale Cobalt Blue. I laid down 2 light coats from an Iwata Revolution .5 needle. I then sanded with a 3000 grit sponge. I laid down 4 more coats in increasing wetness of the cobalt blue. I did my very first 2K coat using the ProScale 2K system. I followed the process from this video. Lay down a semi-wet coat and let it rest 5 minutes. Inspect for issues and apply a light coat where needed. Lay down another wet coat until you're happy and let it cure 5 days. You can see here the result is phenomenal. I had a little orange peel on the main body, but that was me, first time 2K on that puzzle of a body. My second go using this 2K system was on the Toyota 2000 GT, and it turned out perfect. You'll see it. I used the Tamiya polishing compound system to protect it. I had some tiny specks. It's not perfect. I kept the chrome finish on the wheels as they're great. Glorious tread on those and no seam. There's an orientation to the pattern. I've thinned down the Tamiya panel liner 50% with VMS Universal Carrier. And the decals. A montage before I seal it all up. Just showing you I've added in the bits. I once ran cross country, and you get into tunnel vision when you see the finish line. I cleaned up the surfaces and then added the rear wheel wells. Before we get to the reveal, I want to thank these fine folks for their very generous support of the channel. Greatly appreciated. Overall, I'm really happy with it, and it was a fun build. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate it. Be well and happy modeling.